Hey, how are you? 9 months to 100 kilometres. This is week number 3 of this. I'm going to call it a temporary podcast. And the reason why it's a temporary podcast is because it's only going to run for 9 months in my mind as I sit here today. Week 3 has been I guess week 4 is going to be a challenging week as well. It's just started, but week 3 was really challenging. I guess the theme or the motto of week 3 is just be careful how hard you push yourself, especially when you're starting from a place, a level that I'm starting from. Monday was all good, and was it Monday or Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday happened really well. I'm tracking this every single day. So what I'm trying to do as well, actually, I'll share this with you, is I'm trying to apply all the principles of what I do and how I help people like during the day, leaders of people and change. I'm trying to apply those principles to me doing this challenge. And it started with belief, and that was 2 weeks ago when it becomes real, it becomes proper real. And then this week, because I've got a day-by-day plan, I don't do exercise and I don't do stuff every single day. I realise I need to have a rest as well. I'm not getting any younger. On Tuesday last week, it said that I needed to do 30 minutes on a treadmill. 30 minutes on a treadmill. It was on my plan. On the day of that, I'd worked out, because I think I told you last week, that I'd set my target for the marathon at 3.5 hours. A ridiculous target. And every time I've spoke about it since, everybody says it's a ridiculous target. But I've set that target now. Originally, my aim was just to finish it. Then it was to do it in 4.5 hours, which is the average for all marathon competitors. And I've decided to go, well, let's just go for 3.5 hours. Let's just knock another 60 minutes off. Just seemed like the right thing to do. So when I've done that as well, I've worked out what the average pace that I'll need to run to achieve a 3.5 hour marathon. And on Tuesday last week, I thought, well, because I'm on a treadmill, then why not try to run for 30 minutes on a treadmill? So remember, like 30 minutes is like a seventh of my overall target time to complete the marathon. And so I thought, that's got to be achievable, hasn't it? If I can run for 30 minutes at the marathon pace, and I've got 7 months to then build up to be able to run like another 7 times 30 minutes or whatever. And I lasted 2 minutes. I lasted 2 minutes at the pace, at the marathon pace that I'd set myself, and then I had to knock it down by 1.5 miles. And yeah, 1.5 miles an hour I had to knock it down, or something like that, just to complete the 30 minutes. So that shows the difference, or the gap that I'm trying to close. So not only can I not run at the marathon pace for longer than 2 minutes, I can't. No way can I envisage doing it in 3.5 hours at this point in time. As I sit here now with 29 weeks to go until the marathon. So that was Tuesday, and then Wednesday, in my plan, it says I've got to run 2.5 miles, and what I'd been doing on that Tuesday night, I was looking at Google Maps and trying to work out the different routes that I could do. So I need a 3 mile route, I need a 5 mile route, I need a 6 mile, 7 mile, 9 mile, 11 mile route, and I need up to an 11 mile route by the end of. By Christmas time, I think it is. I think 11 miles is the furthest I need to run on my plan by Christmas, and I plotted all these routes out, and then on Wednesday night, I decided to go for it. I decided to not run the 2.5 miles because I thought I'd try one of the other routes. I ended up running 4.17 miles. And absolutely beasting myself. I wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling very good. And then a load of questions hit landed in my head after that, and I posted about some of these questions on social media. Have a little look at this video.
I'm bracing myself for I just bought myself a workout with me because I don't actually understand about the challenge that I'm on. I'm aching in places I didn't realise could ache. I didn't consider my diet. I should be eating what is going to increase my chances of success, and how do I recover after each workout as well. The rain jacket is first. I've got so much I need to learn on this challenge. It's only just beginning, isn't it? Wow.
So because the weather had turned, I'd bought myself a new like a little rain jacket. Went to Sports Direct. Other sports stores are available. Went to Sports Direct. Bought myself a running jacket. I bought myself a pair of running pants, or like trousery things, or whatever they're called, and a running t-shirt. All the gear, and absolutely no idea. In fact, actually, I might call this episode that all the gear and no idea, because that's exactly how I feel. Like, I was dressed in the running stuff. I looked the part, but on Thursday and on Wednesday night, on Thursday, Friday, my back, I'd really done something to my back, and I think it's because I pushed myself too much. So much so I was meant to go for a 5-mile run on Saturday, and I couldn't do it, so I just went for a 3-mile walk with my son first thing on Saturday morning, because I can manage walking. I still can't manage running, and because my back's really sore. On Sunday I ended up at a not a sports massage place, but like some place with some fella like gets you with a massage gun, and I mean the funny thing about it is I went in and he asked me to bend over and show him how far I could touch my toes, and I couldn't really bend over very far. By the end of it, I could nearly touch my toes, but I've still got the back pain. So fixed one problem, but not necessarily fixed the back pain. But I've got a little bit more movement in my back. I tried jogging earlier on, and it hurt when I make impact on the road. My back is sore, so I think I can't run for another couple of days. So this is put week 3 of the plan, and I'm already slipping on it because I've tried to push myself, or I believe the root cause of it is I've tried to push myself further than I should have done, and I'm absolutely gutted to say this out loud, because I wanted to smash every single week, and because I've had this attitude of smashing it every single week, I've pushed myself too far. The plan's there for a reason, to gradually build up, but I've tried to just do everything as hard as I could, especially recently when I've been overachieving on some of the things. So all the gear and no idea, but the plan is there, and I've overachieved on the plan, and that's not been very good. Not been very good on my body. My body's not been ready for it, which has then resulted in me now not being able to run, and I'm not sure whether I'll be able to run this week. I went on the treadmill earlier. I could only walk for half an hour. I could have walked for longer if the treadmill would allow me to do it, but it doesn't. Walking is fine, running is not, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to run this week because of the pain in my back and how I'm holding myself. So I'm really quite disappointed in myself. So I was pleased with myself in the moment of pushing myself and going, oh, you're going to be all right, but then the way that my body's reacted to me pushing myself, it's not been good at all. So I need to slow down to go faster. I have got all the gear but no idea, and I've got loads of things that I need to learn: recovery, warm up, cool down, nutrition. These are the things that I'm learning about at the minute. How I should be stretching, what I need to stretch. I didn't realise there's so many stretches that I needed to do. I can't just go from 0 to 100 kilometres without really putting in really applying myself, really understanding what I need to do. I put a post on I think LinkedIn, Instagram and TikTok this week about being at the top of Mount Stupid. I genuinely feel that I am unconsciously, I'm moving from unconsciously incompetent to more consciously incompetent, and it's making me feel like an absolute beginner, because I am, but I actually thought I had it, and I was doing all right. In reality, I wasn't doing very well at all. I was just masking it. There's so much that I need to learn, so much I will learn, and first thing first, I need to get my body back to being able to run, not just walk, or else the 3.5 hours is going to be a lot longer. I don't think I can speed walk 3.5 hours and reach a marathon distance, and then the 100 kilometres, no chance at this moment in time. So yeah, so there you go. Week 3, disappointing week. Things were going so well, and I just feel like I've let myself down. Really, really, really let myself down, and I need to learn, and I will learn. But yeah, gutted at the minute. But I'm going to keep going.